on video.
Annual LGBT Expo at the Jacob Javits Center here in New York City. This is not only the longest running, but the largest LGBT convention in the world. And it has so many things, so many resources to offer the LGBT community. We have health, we have entertainment, we have travel, we have marriage, we have adoption. So let's see what they have. Okay, so my first stop is Sylvan. This is Sylvan, and he is the president of Boston Pride. How are you today?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good. So tell me a little bit about Boston Pride. I haven't been fortunate enough to go to Boston, so what is it like to go for Pride?
Well, Boston Pride is actually 10 days of events from the 3rd to the 12th of June this year. Our big parade and festival and concert is going to be on June 11th. And we're inviting everybody from the tri-state area basically to come up to Boston and experience Pride there.
So, have you ever been to New York Pride?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, I've been to New York Pride too. So, what are some of the differences from Boston Pride and New York Pride as far as like the culture?
So, for example, our parade actually leads to our festival. So everybody who marches in the parade goes onto our festival at City Hall Plaza. And it's a larger festival where you have basically every organization that caters to the LGBT community that's present there. We also have block parties on the Sunday after our Pride, and we have 2 of them in Boston in 2 different neighborhoods, which are a lot of fun.
Oh, wow. Oh, so it sounds like a lot of organized turn up.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, last year we had over 50 events for Pride, so over a period of about 10 days, which is a lot to organize, but it's awesome, and we have always a great crowd and great weather. So.
Oh, awesome! So, if you had to pick like a main event, if somebody could only go to one Boston Pride event, what would you tell them to go to?
Well, for this year, I actually would recommend for people to come and cheer on the Red Sox. I know here in New York, you're probably not Red Sox fans, but on June the 3rd, the first Friday of our week of events, we're actually going to be raising the rainbow flag over Fenway Park with Billy Bean from the MLB. So it's going to be a huge event, first time in the nation that the rainbow flag will be raised at a park, and so we're really inviting people to come and cheer on that. Now, after that, if people can make it, I would say come to our parade and experience the huge parade we have there.
Okay, that sounds awesome. Thank you, Sylvan, and make sure you get to Boston Pride, okay? Right, I am here next to my new friend, Javon, and he's representing the Princess Janaeplace Incorporated. How are you doing today?
I'm great.
Good. So, tell us, what is the Princess Janaeplace? What does it represent?
Well, Princess Janaeplace is in honor of the icon Princess Janae. She was a female illusionist, entertainer in the drag community. She was awesome. So she passed away of lymphoma cancer 2 years ago. So I'm her son, and I said, we have an issue in the trans community, which is safe, adequate housing. In the shelter system here in New York, it's horrible for people of trans experience to be safe in the shelter system. They house some trans women in the men's shelter. They also house some trans men in the women's shelter. And that causes problem, stigma, and anxiety, discrimination. So I saw the need, and I said, why not make a shelter specifically for trans people?
So what do you do? Like, how do people get involved and be able to find placement within for the Princess Janaeplace?
Okay, so for right now, because we don't have a physical space, we are a referral system.
Okay.
So we get clients and we refer them to adequate safe housing.
Oh, nice. So do you have any just like on the top of your head that people can apply to?
Well, they come to us and we give them assessment, and from the assessment, we will reach out to our partners and find them housing.
Okay, that's awesome. That's a big thing. I know even though the LGBT community has, we were granted same-sex marriage, nationally, I still feel like there's a stigma for transgendered people, transsexuals, transgendered, however you want to put it. So I'm glad that you're doing something in that community because it's been not so great lately, So other than providing housing, how do you feel personally that you help the trans community as well?
So thank you for asking how I help the trans community personally. I've been advocating in the LGBT community for many years. And now that I'm trans myself, I specifically advocate for trans people. And I am also the president of Black Trans Advocacy here in New York. So I advocate for all trans people, for our rights to have people treat us as human. Because we're not seen as human. We're seen as other, or we're seen as not right. It's a lot going on. And right now, we just need the community to support us and to assist in making this project a reality.
Okay, great. So make sure you check out the Princess Janaeplace Incorporated. Since he's my friend now, ask for Javon. He'll help you out.
I'm gonna hound you. I'm gonna be after you. I'm gonna be like, hey, what's the other doing?
Yeah, right? No, it's all good. It's all good. Thank you so much. All right, I done moved on. We get into the little fun part of the LGBT Expo. And I'm here with Nicole, and she is representing Go Magazine. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm good. So tell the people what Go Magazine is.
We are the largest and most distributed free lesbian publication in the country.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what can people expect when if I never read Go Magazine? No, I'm gonna get one. But I'm saying before I turn the pages, what can I expect?
There's a little bit of everything, honestly. There's a bit of travel. There's a lot of news, current events. We have a big nightlife section, so everything that's going down in New York for the time period of the issue, that's all in there. Some really awesome feature articles. We try to kind of really encompass all the different, people in the community best we can. Yeah.
Okay. And how often do the issues come out? Is it monthly, weekly?
We are bi-monthly. So we're doing a relaunch. So kind of the schedule's changed a little bit. We're adding an issue, so it's going to be 6 issues a year. So we're bi-monthly. And yeah, we're excited. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, that's so cool. All right. Now, with this most recent publication, what are you guys focusing on?
This one right here?
Yeah.
Well, this is Holly Rillinger's on the cover, and it's our Best of New York issue. So we kind of give a rundown of all of our favorite places, all of them LGBT friendly at least, some of them kind of LGBT exclusive, or not exclusive, but run or specific. And so we sort of, give our recommendations, our favorite places. We have a great piece on Holly Rillinger, who's in Workout New York.
Okay.
It's Bravo's new show, and she's really great. It's a great interview. It's a very New York-centric piece. It's really good, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I'm definitely going to grab my issue, and I hope you grab your issue. And remember, it's Go Magazine, and check it out, okay? Oh, man, it is heating up in here. I am here with Steven, Julian, and Jose, which are the three, top directors. So if you want to get in an event, hit them up, of NYC Pride. How are you guys doing?
Great.
Good.
Great day.
Oh, no, it's beautiful out. It's beautiful here. So I've been to NYC Pride as far just the parade part. So what can you tell people who have only been to the parade? What else does NYC Pride consist of?
Well, so I am we call it the march, although people call it the parade, but we call it the march. But, Steven actually handles the rally, and Jose handles the dance. So if you want to find out a little bit more besides the march, they would be great to talk about it.
Yeah, the Dance on the Pier, we have that. That's our biggest fundraiser for NYC Pride. It's Sunday, June 26th. We also have Teas, which is our women's event. As Julian mentioned earlier, we have the rally, which Steven could talk about too, which is a free event. So a lot of different things there. So we have everything for everybody. So yeah.
Yeah, the rally is our all-ages event. It's sort of the unofficial kickoff to the weekend on Friday night. We host various speakers and entertainment acts from the LGBT community as well as from supporters. We really like to have everyone come out, families, friends, supporters, and allies. It commemorates the Stonewall riots and the rallies that took place that weekend.
Okay, so NYC is like a huge city. It's like, for me, you know, people say it's one of the gay capitals of the United States. Yeah, in the world. I was trying to downplay it a little bit, but okay. But how important do you think it is for someone to go to a NYC Pride event?
It's very important because although we have marriage equality in the U.S., we still have our struggles. We still have, everybody has issues in each state, and even with elections coming along too, who knows what can happen. That's very scary. So it's more important now to get involved. It's just not because we have marriage equality, it's over. The fight's just beginning. So, yeah.
I definitely agree with that. So, if you had to each pick, and you can't pick your own event that you all do, if someone was just like, okay, I'm going to go to New York, this is my first time going to NYC Pride, what event would you tell them is like, okay, that's a must go, and they can only go to one? Oh man!
You're putting us in the
Yeah, not one that you're putting together. So you can't say the march, no rally, no partying. What do you have?
I would say the rally. I would definitely say the rally. It's something important. I think you have great people who will be attending this year. We'll be talking about very important stuff. We have some great speakers lined up. I think in due time we'll have a press release going out. So I'm not at liberty to tell right now, but we have. Let me just assure you this: we've got some great speakers about. We'll be talking about some great topics, including gender fluidity and issues relating to HIV and stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a must go. What about you?
I would say the march. It's just, it's unbelievable. I mean, it's an experience that you can never duplicate anywhere else in the world. I've been to many prides in many cities, and New York City's Pride March is just amazing.
I have to agree with you. I went to Pride March. Now, they swapped with each other. I don't know what you're gonna, I'm not sure what you're gonna choose, Jose.
I would actually say the rally as well. It's an amazing event. And other event that we really do have too, which is great for families, family movie night.
Oh, cool.
We show a free viewing at the sunsets over the river. Great for families, like for everybody to come too. So that's another great thing for people to say. Yeah.
Awesome. So, come to NYC Pride. It's at the end of June. The last weekend of June. Get your travel arrangements ready now. What is it? It's already mid-March. So, yeah. So book it early. You see it's going to be lit, for lack of a better word. Lit. I told y'all it was about to get lit. I am standing next to Drew of Titos Handmade Vodka. How are you doing? And he's holding you see how he's holding the bottle in his hand. How are you today?
I'm doing very well, thanks. How are you, Diandra?
I'm doing really well. So tell us a little bit about Tito's. Like, what's the deal?
Sure. So Tito's was started in 1995 down in Austin, Texas, in a single-room shack by this gentleman right here. His name is Burt Beverage. Started the company in 1995. Makes his juice, the vodka, out of in a copper pot still. Distills it 6 times from corn, so it's 100% gluten-free. He cuts the heads and tails 6 times, brings it down to 80 proof, and puts it in the bottle.
Breaks it down to 80 proof.
Or brings it down to 80
down. 80 proof is still a lot. I don't know.
Oh, it's like that 80 proof is a normal vodka.
That's 35% alcohol?
40%.
40. That's right. That's a strong one. That's the strong vodka. Wow.
What makes us a little bit different than the rest of it is, we're kind of homegrown from the very ground up. The bottles come from Columbus, Ohio. The label itself was designed by Tito in 1995. He maxed out 19 credit cards because nobody would invest a penny in him. And he really started the company from the ground up. We win all the awards. We get a 95 from Wine Enthusiast.
Wow.
We beat out all those other brands you're thinking of. And we're the right price. Tito calls it filet mignon at pot roast prices.
I like that. So where can people find Titos Handmade Vodka?
You can find Titos Handmade Vodka in any of your local bars, liquor stores, and restaurants, that kind of stuff.
Cool.
And if it's not there, ask for it.
Right, exactly, and then you'll get it there. So we have a little mix here. Talk about this mix.
So today we've got we call this the go-to.
The go-to?
The go-to. This is Tito's Handmade Vodka, the go-to.
Okay.
It's Tito's Handmade Vodka, ginger beer, fresh lime juice, and elderflower liqueur with a sprig of mint for garnish.
I feel like I'm gonna get turned. So I think we should do a celebratory. Let me take my grill out. Gotta take my grill out. All right, ready? Cheers.
Cheers.
Woo, woo. Okay, we're good. We're good. This is amazing! You better get you some Tito's.
It's perfect for the summertime. It's perfect for the spring. You can find the recipe online at titosvodka.com.
Okay.
We're on Instagram. We're on Facebook. All that stuff.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Drew. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right, and the party is not beginning unless you have Jeff from Curfew there to set it up for you. How are you doing, Jeff?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Oh, I'm good.
You're having fun here, right?
No, I'm having a blast. But I think I'm gonna have more of a blast at the after party. Y'all put it on, right?
Maybe you will. We got a 1 hour open bar at the after party happening after the expo, but it's it's a few hours away, so you got a lot of great fun entertainment stuff there, and then later on you're gonna have a lot of fun at the after party.
Yeah, that sounds dope. So tell the people a little bit about Curfew. Like, what is Curfew?
Well, Curfew was founded as a dance party for the younger generation, because at the time when it was started back in the late 90s, they were really only clubs and bars for 21 and up, and it was a tougher crowd, a little bit more of a very drug-heavy crowd, and Curfew was sort of started to kind of be a bit of a more family-friendly, open to 18 and up, generally. Just something for in the pre-Facebook era, a place for younger people to actually be able to meet each other. And it did take off in a big way. We did expand to many different cities. We were in Curfew, San Francisco, Curfew, Los Angeles, Curfew, Philadelphia. So we did for a number of years have a kind of a moving party that did kind of travel around the country. And the party itself ran from we went several years at Tunnel. We went several years at Limelight. We did parties at Webster Hall. We did parties pretty much in every major venue in New York.
Wow, that's awesome. So tell us a little bit about today's after party.
Well, the after party is basically sponsored by a number of companies. One of them is Skin Tight USA, which is it's kind of putting on a superhero event. So people will be dressing up as superheroes, and they can rent a costume and be their own superhero. You can kind of see from the flyer here, they can kind of be as they want. We got DJ Susan Levine, DJ Christian Adam, and DJ Neverland is going to give us all the music entertainment. And we got an open bar, of course, 6:30 to 7:30, sponsored by Tito's Vodka, which is just behind us, and Coors Light as well, which is very supportive of the community. And we got a bunch of performers. So we've got Christopher Ammon from MTV's Real World, Ron B is performing, Carmela Khan, Destiny Divine, Idara, Lavari. We've got hosts from Zoolander 2, and a bunch of other fun people are going to be there.
So what else can we expect? What do you have, and what are the future events you guys are having?
Well, we're working on some Pride events for upcoming Pride, and we will be launching another party when we have the right venue in New York. So it's all about finding the right venue. It's hard, very, very hard nowadays to do an 18 and up event in New York. That's been a very big constraint for us, and also we're used to doing very large events. At Tunnel, it was we filled a huge space, about 5,000 people. It was both a gay and straight component. So just those venues don't really exist in New York anymore. So we have to evolve into something different. But there's definitely some stuff in the works.
Okay, great. So make sure you keep up with Curfew so you can get your behind. Pop it back. Yeah, pop it back. Thank you so much, Jeff. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right, everyone. If you're looking for some nice accessories make sure you talk to Rob from 62615 Love is Love. How are you doing today?
I'm great.
Good.
Great. Good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you as well. So we all know, 62615 is when the Supreme Court ruled that same-sex marriage is legal in the United States. But tell us a little bit more about what that means to your company.
Right. Well, so we designed an entire line of product here based on that date. Because really the day that happened, my cell phone blew up. A lot of my friends' Facebook pages, they changed their background color, rainbow colored, and just we wanted something to sort of grab on that momentum and design a set of products both with the rainbow color and then also with a more muted color that would sort of communicate that celebration and that date. And we think that the line of products that we have, they're affordable yet classy. It's an absolute perfect complement to that really important date in a lot of people's lives.
Yeah, definitely. So what can you tell us about some of your products? I mean, but I see more than just the bracelets out here.
Sure, right.
What else can you tell us about your product?
Sure. So we came out with the bracelets first, and the bracelets come in a large and a small, and they retail for $19.99 and $22.99. And then we actually designed a few other things, all branded with the Love is Love 615 or 62615 date. But we have a commemorative gift box here. It's a great wedding gift that you can keep photos in it, keepsakes, bracelets are great, dog tags, and keyring tags as well, or keychain tags, and then actual dog leashes, which are fun because they're rainbow colored, and then a couple different types of bracelets here, along with key fob tassels, obviously with different colors, and then the rainbow design sort of threaded into that, yeah.
Cool, that's awesome. So where do you see 62615, the brand kind of moving into, where do you see that going?
Yeah, I mean, we're very early in the stages of designing other products and things, but we don't really know. The sky's the limit. I think we're going to get into apparel, other travel, like we think travel's a good tie-in too, especially at this show. So it's unknown.
Infinite.
Yeah, infinite. It really is. Yeah. So we're going to see how the first year goes, and then probably 12 to 15 different products a year after that for 3 to 5 years. So yeah, we've definitely got some ideas in the pipeline. So.
Awesome. So make sure you check out Rob. Make sure you check out 62615. Love is Love.
BalanceGiftGoods.com.
Yes, at BalanceGiftGoods.com, and show your pride, man. That's an important date. So make sure you let people know.
Thanks for the opportunity. I appreciate it.
Thank you. And now I am here with the Love Doctor. I am here with Dr. Sheila. All Faith Marriages. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good. So tell people about All Faith Marriages.
Okay, so when
Go ahead, girl.
So I'm an officiant, and I offer very unique, one-of-a-kind ceremonies. And for me, the most important part is learning about each couple and really getting who they are, and out of that, creating a ceremony around who they are. Wow. It's very, very different than a generic ceremony where they just give you scripts and readings. I'm not a fan of readings. I'm a fan of very creative, unique ways of people expressing their love, their commitment, and including all their family and friends. How's that?
No, that was good, but I'm not done.
Oh, she's not done.
So what made you want to start officiating marriages for the LGBT community?
Oh, interesting. Well, I originally I was a therapist. After 9/11, I decided I wanted to do something that spoke to how we were the same and not different.
Right.
And I thought religion was a good place to start.
Yeah, definitely.
And that people could stop fighting about what was different and that we're all the same in the heart. So I started out of that, but I got myself ordained at an interfaith seminary, and the very first weddings I was asked to perform were the New Paltz weddings, where the mayor got arrested for performing the ceremonies back in 2004. And people came from all over the country. People have been together 20, 30, 40 years and never were able to sanctify their relationship in front of their family and friends. And I was inspired. Every weekend they had 25 couples on Saturday and on Sunday, and they came, as I said, from all over, and they brought their families, their dogs, their children. And it really was inspiring. And I just said, I want to do this full time. And 1,200 couples later, I'm still doing it.
Still doing it.
I guess I am the love doctor, aren't I?
I told you, this is Dr. Sheila. See, this is her mic now. This is Dr. Sheila. I told you she was the love doctor. You see that? So how can, those looking to be officiated by you, what is the process to doing that? How can we get in contact with you?
Oh, well, I have a website.
Okay.
It's www.sheilagay.com, which is spelled, it's actually my middle name.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, my middle name is Gay. My first name is Sheila, and my middle name is Gay, and it's spelled Sheiga. Wait a minute, let me try that again. Sheilagay. One word, sheilagay.com. And I'm on Wedding Wire under officiants, and people find me or they've seen me and they call, and the first thing I'll do is invite them to come meet with me, so I really get to know them and then create their ceremony.
Cool. Thank you so much, the love doctor, Dr. Sheila. Make sure you hit her up. I mean, 62615, we're all able to have same-sex marriages legalized. Why don't you hit up Sheila? She's the love doctor. She'll meet with you. She'll let you know if you need to get married or not. She'll tell you, it's not for you. No, okay. Thank you so much.
Or that it is.
Or that it is.
Yeah.
Or that it's not. All right.
Thank you.